Hi, this is the Pre-K Sunday School for this Sunday, October 27th. The little kids are going to be reading the story of Ruth and Naomi. This is from Ruth chapters 1 through 4. This is the story card they're going to use. It's from the Shine curriculum. So they're familiar with these cards. They don't use them every Sunday, but they will this Sunday. And then the story, along with the questions. I would start out by telling them that this story is about friendship and kindness. That's kind of the lessons they're going to be learning from this and the examples that they'll read about the people. So the story is about friendship and kindness. You might have them do at the beginning before the story, but you can decide where it's appropriate. On page 56 of the lesson that I'll send you is the spiritual practice, and this is about the kids learning to say a small prayer for each other. So they call them friendship prayers. It says, have children sit facing each other, holding hands. Sit with the children and demonstrate how to say a prayer. We say, thank you, God, for my friend blank, and they'll insert the other person's name. If you have 3 kids, which is kind of what we've been having in the pre-K group, they can take turns doing this for each other. Thank you, God, for my friend Rosie or Gus or whoever else. So, and they can also include the teacher in that as well. I think that would be nice. So that's just a nice kind of calm way to kick it off. And then you can do the story with them. For the craft in this one, I'm not doing something that's directly in the recommended activities. So on page 58 is a list of the recommended activities, and you can do any of these that you feel are appropriate. They have one under retell right here where they want to kind of have the children retell the story using puppets, which I think would be great, but I'd like them to actually create the puppets first. So what I've done is I've printed out kind of a generic Bible people template. And so I'll cut them out kind of generically. It won't be exactly along the lines because I want the kids to be able to color them in. And one can be Ruth and one can be Naomi. We also have Boaz, the owner of the field, and who had a son named Obed. So there's 4 different characters. And they can each, if I have 3 copies here, so each child can color in their own set of puppets. And then I will have popsicle sticks in there so they can take the puppet once it's colored and glue it onto the popsicle stick and then be able to use those in their retelling. And they can put on a little puppet show for each other or however they want to play with those. And they can, of course, take them home. And if they don't want to take them home, leave them for me in there, and I'll put them on the bulletin board in the hallway so people can see it. That's the lesson plan. Then if there's time left over between 10 and 10:40, you can read another book to them. There's a lot of books on the bookshelf in there. They suggest reading a book about bread because part of this about friendship is sharing food with each other, which is what happens in the story as well. So or meals or something like that. So if you can find a book, if they're interested, that's appropriate along those lines. Otherwise, anything that just makes them feel happy. Let me know if you have any questions. I will have all the materials for this as well as the lesson and the story card on the counter in the small child care room. And I will be here. I will not be here. No, I'm camping. So if you have any questions, let me know by tomorrow and then I can answer them for you. Okay, thanks so much.